Oops.
Oopsie. Are we live yet?
Yeah.
Oh, are we? Didn't tell me, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, everybody. I'm so sorry, I had a bit of a rush getting in here this afternoon. How are you? Let me just see if I can see what's going on. How are you all this afternoon? It's turned out a beautiful day today, hasn't it? Oh, I can't see myself. I don't know if I'm there or not. There we go. I think. Do you know? Do say hello if you're there. It's lovely. Always lovely to catch up with you on a Friday. It's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks since we saw you. Ages. So when we last saw you 2 weeks ago, Amy had just rushed in from setting up at Thread Festival.
Yeah.
And we were heading off there for the weekend. I'm just trying to find where I am here. Oh, there we go.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan. How are you? There we go. I can see you now. I know we're there.
Oh, I think Patricia might be here on Instagram, and so is Wendy Williams.
Oh, hello, Wendy. How are you? I got your email. Poor little Nate. Smiley baby's not smiling at the moment. I hope he feels better soon. Yeah, so we went off to Thread Festival. Hi, Phil. How are you?
Hi, Phil.
Nice to see you. Hi, Suzanne.
Hi,
How are things
Suzanne.
in Guernsey today? Seems ages since I've seen you. Yes, we did. Thread Festival was lovely, and it was so lovely to see so many of you there, particularly on Saturday. Oh, Suzanne's saying, hope you had a lovely holiday.
I did have a lovely,
just got back, haven't
lovely
you?
one. Yeah.
Got back this afternoon.
Rushed in to do the live.
Which is why we're all a bit all over the place today.
Yeah.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Jilly. You made it.
Julie was at the class here this afternoon, which we finished at 5 o'clock. So Julie rushed home. So we're here, Julie. Hi, Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Oh, thank you, Sally. Oh, hi, Maggie. How are you? It was nice to see you on Tuesday. So I thought I'd wear this. This is the Trina dress. We did this as a sew along. I did it as a top actually. So it's got this lovely kimono sleeves, lovely fabric from Bloomsbury Square. The Trina dress is by Victory Patterns, and we did it as a sew along. Finished on Thursday, which was lovely, and it's really nice. Very comfortable. It's a wrap, so it's got this really interesting shaped sleeve with a crossover at the side. Thank you, Suzanne. Pleased with it now it's finished. I'll just stand up so you can sort of see the length. So a big, nice big tie, and I made it short, but you can make it full length as a dress, which Jamie and Cynthia and Jen were all doing. In fact, Cynthia was here this week, and hers looked amazing. Cynthia was doing the sew along. She was here for the workshop, Copy and Make It workshop. So she was actually next door doing the sew along, so that was fun.
Susan said you look very glamorous.
Oh, thank you. Oh, hi, Jen. Yours will look lovely when you do it, when you get a chance. Hope you're okay, Jen. Oh, hi, Janet.
Hello, Janet.
Oh, no. She missed a step coming out of the sewing on Monday. That's
no.
not
Are you
good.
okay,
I
Janet?
hope you're all right, Janet. Oh, thank you, May. Thank you. I think it's nice to wear white when the sun's shining. Finally, the sun's shining again. We've had rain the last 2 weeks, but Amy's been away on holiday and she's had sunshine the whole time.
It followed me up the country and back down again. I was very lucky.
So Amy had a lovely time. We were in the rain. So we've had a very busy couple of weeks since Thread Festival, which we had. It was lovely Thread Festival, wasn't it, Ames?
It was so nice.
We really enjoyed seeing everybody.
It was a really nice one. It's getting us back into show life.
We realised how unfit we are.
Very unfit.
Mm-hmm.
That step's a bit of a trick, Wendy says.
It is kind of hold
Maybe
the
we
door.
need to get a
carrying lots
sign.
of bags and open the. Oh, I'm so sorry, Janet. I hope you're okay. So we did the festival and we came back here. Then Amy, literally Monday, you were off, weren't you?
Yeah. So we unpacked here Sunday evening, and then hi Charlie.
Hi Charlie. Long time no see. How are you?
And then actually the Monday I was frantically making masks because I'd had loads of orders for masks.
You had over the weekend when we
I
were
had
doing
to
bread.
make all these masks, get them in the post, pack my bags, finish my washing. It was a nightmare last Monday.
Hi Mum says she can see us but she can't hear us.
Oh,
that's weird. That's
good. Oh, well, I would say you might need to turn it off and on again, but you won't hear me say it.
Amy says turn it off and on again. Nanny can lip read.
Oh, that's true.
There we go. Sadly, Jen's father had a nasty accident, so she said his second operation, and she's getting organised to go and see him at 6. Oh, so she's in Inverness. That would be good, Jen. I hope he gets better soon. But that's sounding positive, isn't it? So I hope he feels better, and you'll get him home, and you can look after him.
Popple Moscan on Instagram says hello.
Hello, and thanks for joining us.
I think Mary Funt might be here, Clothing Couture.
Oh, hi Mary. We had a lovely time on Wednesday evening when Mary was showing us how to do beautiful custom couture trims for our Chanel style jackets. Claire's saying hello. She was here with me on Saturday when we did the trousers. She's finished them and wanted to work. That's great.
But they grew 2 sizes by lunchtime. Wrong choice of fabric.
Oh no.
That's funny.
Oh, that was linen, wasn't it, Claire, that you used? Give them a wash and a hot wash. They'll be fine. So what else has been happening this week? Let me try and go through it in order because it's been so busy. So Amy's been away.
I'll keep on top of comments.
Okay, Amy's been away for 10 days. I've been working every day for 10 days. It's been fantastic. It's lovely 2 weeks. We made collars on the Monday after Thread Festival, which was lovely. Hi, Jackie. And then evening class, afternoon schools, which was always fun. Overlocker 2 we did. Everyone was struggling a little bit with the overlockers in the morning, but then made lovely padded bags in the afternoon.
Uber Styling says hello on Insta.
Nice to see you. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah. Nanny
read that. Turning off and on again. Hi, Catherine. Oh, thank you, Janet.
Hi, Janet.
Thank you. And then what else we did? On Friday we did the Couture kimono jacket as a sew along, which was great. Everyone made lovely kimono jackets. I think you would have seen pictures of Ruth's.
Hello, Sue.
Oh, hi, Sue. We saw Sue at Thread Festival, which was lovely.
Anyone new to us on Instagram, we're saying hello to people on Facebook, which is why you can't see comments, and vice versa, Facebook people.
We're doing live on both.
We're live on both, so you can't see each other's comments.
I'm trying to look at both
I'll try
cameras.
and keep you updated with what everyone's saying.
Try and look at cameras on both at the same time. And what did we do? We did summer trousers on Saturday. That was a really busy class. Lots of lovely trousers. Yes, it was copy it, make it today. Yesterday and today we did copy it, make it, Jen. And it was, lovely. We had some really great things being made on copy it, make it. And what did we do? Oh, last Sunday we did fitness wear. So we did leggings and t-shirts last week. So it's been all going on.
Goodness, you've done so much.
You've done so much while you've been away.
I'm so sorry I wasn't here to see it all. I was sat in hotel gardens sipping champagne.
Weren't you? Yes, you were having a lovely time. You deserve it. You deserve it. But yeah, Wednesday evening was a great evening with Mary, showing us how to make couture trims. I think we all came away thinking, right, I'm going to go off and practice crochet and make trims. Trim on everything now. Thank you, Mary. Suzanne's saying, how was Linton? You didn't make it to Linton,
I didn't make it to Linton, no. I decided, I was waiting for a rainy day to go up and ran out of time, and I didn't get a rainy day. So I couldn't justify a 3-hour round trip for fabric I don't really need right now.
So I didn't go. I kept waiting for the pictures of the Linton shop.
Sorry, I didn't go. But I had too much sun.
Oh, Julie's saying, glad you had a good time on your holidays,
Thank
Amy.
you.
She really enjoyed Wednesday night. Oh yeah, thank you. Julie normally joins us on Instagram, doesn't she? Yeah, thanks, Julie. I saw Julie here last week because she was up here in the car park. Came out for test driving her car.
Oh.
What did you think, Julie, of the electric car? Are you going to go for it? We have an electric car charging station in the car park here, so it's quite handy for people with electric cars. Oh, Susan's saying admirable restraint.
Thank you, Susan. It was quite tricky being close, but an hour and a half is not that close.
I don't think Chris would have, maybe gone an hour and a half just for a fabric shop.
He wasn't going to come with me. He was planning to sit in the pub, but no.
Even
next
so.
time.
Yeah, there's plenty of time. Plenty of time for that. Although there has been some quite nice ones on the sale this week.
There has. I'm afraid I spent all my money on champagne instead of fabric this week.
Well, champagne and lovely food.
And lovely food.
Yes, that's much nicer.
Yeah.
So next week we've got a couple of workshops. If you're interested, there's a space on the white linen shirt one next week. But because I'll be getting ready for the open day, but Amy's going to talk more about that later. And I've been keeping an eye on what you've all been up to. Oh, Julie says David's not sure about the electric car. They had a nice day out. I lovely to drive though. Lovely to drive the electric cars. So I've been keeping an eye on what you've all been doing on the Midhurst Sewers page. It's been fun things like Margaret running over her seam gauge.
I did see that.
Yeah. It happens, doesn't it? When
Been
you're
there.
rolling around on your chair.
I've been there.
Yes,
It's happened before.
we've done that before. So Margaret was in here on Tuesday and bought another seam gauge. And we also saw all your purchases from Thread Festival, which was great. Oh, there's Margaret.
Hi, Margaret.
Oh, Margaret's in Cheshire helping her daughter move flats this week. So we were just talking about your seam gauge, Margaret. Oh, well, thanks for joining us, even for a short while, Margaret. We'll catch up with you next week anyway. Yes, what else have we been looking at? Yeah, we saw all of your pictures of your stash. You all did very well at Thread Festival. I know when you kept coming around to see us and I was looking in your bags to see what you were buying, that was really good fun. But it's nice to see pictures as well of all your purchases. And we also saw pictures of... Yeah, Suzanne saying you always need more than one seam gauge, Margaret, just in case you run over one.
Also, there are those like elusive bits of kit that you can never find
Never
when you
in the
need
right
them.
place, are
Never
they?
in the right place.
No, Barbara always
Usually
has
one on the ironing board and one next to the sewing machine.
Exactly.
I find.
Yeah. We also saw some good pictures of Louise's holiday. Did you see the pictures of Louise's holiday? She went in Northumbria this week. Pictures of great big, massive handbags.
Yeah.
It made me go and have a quick look at the Osprey handbag sale. Actually, if Louise is watching, she'll know what I mean.
Sue is making a scoop neck t-shirt. Battle of the neckband.
Well, I've got lots of tips on neckbands.
You need this.
Hmm?
You need all this fold over elastic that's sitting in front of you.
Yes, I don't know if you can see the table in front of me, but
you
know,
can't on Facebook,
I think it
but
was
you
last
can
week when I demonstrated how to put fold over elastic on, and I said there'd be some more colours coming in. Well, they all came in.
Look at all that.
We have many colours now. It's not on the website yet, and we'll do that over the weekend, but we have about 10 or 15 colours of fold over elastic, which is very good for necklines for t-shirts, so you literally just have to put it on and do a nice neckline. And I have plain colours. I've got a couple of spotty ones. I thought we'd have a look at some spotty ones. There's a black and white spot and a pink and white spot.
Very
Fold over elastic. And also there's one, bought a couple of, this is a nice one. Oh, this is a picot edge one. So it actually has a picot in the middle, so you open it up. I don't know if you can see that, but you open it up like that.
Don't think you can see that.
I'll have to show it. When you come in for the demo, I will show you that again. But it's so you put that over the edge of your fabric and you've got a nice little picot edge across the top. Oh, so Suzanne's going to try and complete her Southport dress. No, it's being fitted. Oh yes, we did. Yeah, we fitted your dress, didn't we, Suzanne? And the Sunday robe. Yeah, I've got a few things to finish off as well, Suzanne. So I will put this on all this new fold over elastic on the website over the weekend, so you'll be able to see it all. So I'll have more than just white and purple.
Oh, Sue said she had a great time at Threads.
It was good. You were with your sister, Sue, weren't you? So yeah, it'll be great. It's really good for the neck of t-shirts, and I did a demo on it last week.
Hello, Jill.
Oh, hi Jill. Nice to see you. We're just talking about all the colours I've now got in fold over elastic. Not on the website yet, though, but it will be. What is on the website are our new things from Kylie and the Machine. You may have seen this go up on the on Instagram this week. I've got some new jeans hardware kits. These have enough hardware for 2 pairs of jeans, so you have 2 zips, 2 lots of buttons and rivets, and also the tools for putting them in. And we also have hardware kits for denim jackets, which actually are just buttons. These nice buttons. And we also have their new dungaree hardware kits, which have the sliders and the clips and the buttons as well. So some new stuff from Kylie and the Machine, some new labels saying I love linen, which is great because I do love linen. And then this really cute little anvil. I'm going to open this one because I want to use it. This is, you know, I often say when you're putting in jeans buttons and you have to hit them with a hammer, we talk about using a bit of cardboard or a bit of wooden board. You don't want to flatten the pattern on your jeans button. Well, this is a little anvil which you can use, so you can put your button on there and bash it. Just a bit.
Very good.
It's cute.
It is very cute.
Little metal anvil.
I think you actually get one of those with the prim ones.
With
the prim, some of the
you
prim.
get a plastic one, don't you?
Yeah, some of them you get a plastic one.
Yeah, you get a little plastic.
But sometimes you don't, so it's very good.
Yeah, so this is good.
If you're buying individual buttons.
This is by Kylie and the Machine, so we do like their things. They're always really good quality, and they've just done some new packaging. It's all very smart. So, and we have different colours. Different colours. They come in pewter, copper, gold, black. So there we go. We were out of those because we did a couple of classes, denim skirt classes and denim jacket classes, so we sold out of those, but they're all back in stock now. So what else have you all been up to in the last couple of weeks? You've been doing lots of sewing. I was trying to do some sewing, but I've been here helping everybody this week, and it's been so lovely. It's really nice seeing everybody the last couple of weeks. It's very exciting. Lots of chat going on here in the sewing room. So we've also got a new sew-alongs next week. We're starting now. We finished the Trina dress. We're starting the Tom and Linda Platt colour block dress. I bought some lovely linen to make that last week. I went to see Victoria on Wednesday at Bloomsbury Square and got some lovely linen to make that dress. I'm looking forward to starting that on Thursday. Are you going to make that one, Ames?
No.
You don't have time really, will you? So we've got that one coming up, and then some other new ones coming up. The Aura dress by Paper Cut Patterns, that one's coming up. So there's a few new ones.
I can't start anything new until I've finished all the other ones, which I wanted to try and do before the open day. So I
don't think we've got any days this week, have we?
No, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how we go.
Oh, Gilly says she's stressing over Linton. So Gilly was here this last couple of days doing copy and make it, copying a lovely Linton dress, and it made the 12, fitted lovely. So you shouldn't be stressing over it, Gilly. We started cutting it all out, did the silk organza. You've made a really good start, and it's going to look beautiful. Looking forward to everyone seeing that dress. What else did I see on? I'll just have a quick look, make sure I didn't miss anything out on the Mid Her Sewers page. We saw Ruth put a lovely picture up of her Couture jacket that she made on the workshop here, and also her summer trousers, and she also did a nice picture of her multicolour overlocking thread on the edge of sort of a ruffle, which looked great. And Carolyn has made the Clara blouse from Till the Sun Goes Down. That looked fantastic, Carolyn, if you're watching. Really good. I love that pattern. I think a few people have got that pattern and not had a chance to make it yet. It's really pretty.
Suzanne says it's day 7 still up from the Couture jacket.
I think it is. I'm sure it is.
I haven't
taken you down.
Yeah.
No, I think that's still up there actually, Suzanne, so you'll be fine. And you finished, you would have seen a little video of Suzanne's sewing room if you're on with her sewers as well. So have you done all the unpacking now, Suzanne? Got it all put away? Oh, hi Sue.
Hi Sue.
How are you? How are you feeling? Are you okay? Hope you're good. I might pop and see you this weekend if you're around. I had a plan. Anyway, I'll give you a call about that. So yeah, Suzanne was talking about the Couture jacket video because we've still got our Couture jackets to finish. You can probably see mine behind me here. So we've got one sleeve in it. I will get it finished. So let me know what else you've been up to and what other news you've got. My main news, what have you lost?
Nothing.
Sue's saying she can see with both eyes now. Sue had operation on her eye this week, so she can now see with both eyes.
Hooray!
That's fantastic. There'll be no stopping you now, Sue. More bag classes, I think. Everyone liked the pictures of your bag class this week on Instagram.
They did.
I think Sue, don't you think everybody that Sue should do some more bag classes?
Yes, definitely.
More bag classes. So other news I've noticed this week, we were talking this week in the sewing room about fabric sales and Showcat. I don't know if you've heard of Showcat. They have a lot of Liberty fabrics and they have a sale on. So have a look at Showcat. They do lots of Liberty, they do the silks, the cottons, the stretch fabrics, and they've got a more or less half price, I noticed when I had a quick look just before. So have a look at Showcat. That's spelled S-H-A-U-K-A-T, Showcat.
Sue can thread a needle now.
Sue can thread a needle. Oh, that's brilliant. You're better than us now.
Crucial. You can be chief needle threader.
Suzanne's going to send an updated video of her sewing room tomorrow.
Susan made a pencil skirt and a Melba dress. Just need to hem the dress.
Oh, that's what you're wearing today, isn't it? The Melba dress?
No.
Oh no, you're wearing it's a Mayfair dress, isn't it?
The Melba dress. Susan wore her lovely Melba dress. Her thread.
That's right.
It looked great.
That's the Starlight one. Gosh, you've been busy, Susan. You've done lots. Jackie's making an Amherst shirt. Margaret is packing now. Back to packing. I'll have a lovely weekend as well, Margaret. I hope it all goes well with the move. We'll see you next week. Oh, it's good. What's the Amherst? I think, is that a grey line pattern, Jackie? I can't remember what that one is. Amherst shirt. Anyway, let us know how it goes and post a picture. We'd love to see them. Starlark have got a new pattern they posted today. Did you see that one? It's called the Melba Dress. It's quite nice. It's got sort of grown on sleeves, fairly straight tunic dress. That looks quite nice. Have a look at that one, like a style art pattern. Any other news? You've been away, you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't
news.
know.
I've been busy teaching.
I'm very sorry, I have no
spotted
news.
any other news.
I had 2 hours to catch up on emails and try and think of something to say. I've been a little bit out of the sewing world, I'm afraid, ladies.
Oh, Jackie said
I
she's
did
taking
watch
it
the
down.
sewing bee in the bath the other day because it was the only time I was allowed to watch something.
Oh, shall we talk sewing bee then?
I think we should. I did actually watch it the next morning in the bath.
What did we think of the sewing bee final? We've had lots of chat here in the sewing room, but I haven't had time to talk to Amy about it. What did you think, Ames?
Wow.
Do you think the right person won in the end, though, on the day?
I think on the day, yes. It wasn't who I wanted to win, obviously. We all know I was Team Raf.
Yeah. I just think the fabric he chose for his dress was not good.
It wasn't the right fabric.
That fabric you should say, we should like the shop
that
fancy dress
fabric is
didn't we?
horrendous.
That long name.
Do you have a tan, Amy? I do have a tan, Janet. Yeah, I'm quite proud of my tan, actually.
Yeah, you'll see Amy in a minute. Oh, Sue's thinking about which dress she's going to make for the garden party.
Yeah, me too, Sue. I don't know which dress to make for the garden party either.
Yes. Oh, Sue's saying worthy winner. I think, yeah, do you know, I do think that maybe they weren't showing us quite how good Serena was all the way through. Because you know how they kept saying how good she was, and we're thinking, oh, but I think they weren't showing us quite how. When the thing that made me think that was when they lifted up the flounce and you saw how neat.
Yeah,
the yellow
and
dress
I actually
on the yellow
thought
dress.
last episode maybe it was. I think when they made the trousers and she had to unpick something and all of her edges were overlocked.
Yeah.
I was like, she's had time to actually finish the inside.
She has been finishing things.
Yeah, she's
exactly.
been finishing.
So because she's good at what she does. So yeah, I think they weren't, because we kept thinking, well, she's good, but is she? So yeah, I think she was. Yeah, I think they were not showing us quite how good.
Long or mid-length? I'm thinking mid-length, Sue. I wore a lot of mid-length dresses this week with heels, very good with wedges.
Hi Sally, are you still on holiday?
Sally.
Poor Sally, on Wednesday night when it was the Mary Funt Couture trim, she joined from holiday, but then her internet dropped out.
Oh.
So she had to leave halfway through. But you managed to catch up, didn't you, Sally? Wasn't it good? We all inspired to make trims.
But what is your dress?
Oh, this is the Trina by Victory Patterns, the sew along we were doing. So I've made it as a top, so it's just a bit short. I'll stand up against you because I've made it as a sort of long tunicky top. There we go. That's the Trina dress.
Serena was brilliant. She was brilliant. I think she definitely deserved it, and her final dress was lovely.
It was made
I want
so
to make
well.
one.
Yeah, it was beautifully made, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I think the idea of Raf's dress was great, but the fabric.
I know, it's such a shame. It's a real shame because I think actually, if he'd nailed it on the fabric, he might have won.
Yeah, because the design.
It was just that lame. I know. When I thought of you when I saw it, Mum, because we used to sell meters and meters and meters of that lame
for carnival costumes.
For costumes, and it frays so much. I don't know how he managed to do all that intricate. Actually, he did very well. The intricate pleating and everything on that lame without it fraying. I don't know how he did it, but.
We didn't do the hem because it had frayed to do. Oh, Jackie's saying, weren't Esme's comments to Serena about fairy dust? Yeah, she sprinkled fairy dust on everything.
Yeah.
I think it was lovely. She was so good at the end.
And how nice when her mum was crying.
Yeah, they couldn't be in the studio.
Yeah. Rebecca's fabric. Oh, I really liked Rebecca's fabric too.
Yeah, that was a scuba.
Actually, I really loved Rebecca's dress.
Yeah, it just
I
wasn't
thought that was really
enough.
lovely. Yeah, it wasn't because she used scuba, so she could raw edge it.
Yeah, it fitted before because of the scuba, didn't it?
Yeah. What is the size range, please, on that pattern?
So I think it goes up to a size 18, but I made a size 14 because it was quite easy to alter, actually, Sally, on this dress. Because it's a wrap. It's a wrap dress. So we did it. Cynthia was here and we altered the pattern. Jen's done it as well. So it was quite an easy pattern to alter. So even though it doesn't feel like it goes very big, the finished garment measurements are quite big. So
Claire said she remade the blue parachute dress. I saw that on Instagram.
I saw that as well.
She remade it in tulle.
Yeah.
He probably fray checked the lame, probably, Sue. Yeah, that makes sense. You would need to.
He didn't do the hem though, because you could see.
He didn't do the hem.
No. Suzanne's saying she's been looking for wool. Now she's unpacked her Linton. Yeah, so I think she was a worthy winner in the end. What got me was the bound buttonhole on the bridesmaid's dress.
Oh my lord! When I saw that that's what they had to do, that tiny,
Yeah.
and when they hadn't even done one before.
No. But I couldn't even work out the way they were doing it through both layers of the fabric.
And how do you then finish it?
How was it neat?
It was not going to be neat anyway.
No.
So it was a bit.
I don't know if that's how you would do a bound buttonhole. It's not the way I would do
Certainly not how we would do one here. And it was, yeah, you're right. It was so tiny.
Yeah.
That little band buttonhole.
That was harsh.
It was very harsh, and I think they all did extremely well on that actually. Sue, I'm planning to make some fabric from all my Linton craft
lovely.
packs.
So you'll make like patchwork, a bit like they did with Karen Millen. Have you seen the Karen Millen ones? The Karen Millen did a collaboration with Linton, and a lot of their garments were sort of patchwork, different
Janet
fabrics.
said even Patrick's example was poor. It was. It didn't meet.
Yeah,
I think he was quickly wanting the camera to go move away from him at that
because
point.
that's not how I don't think that's how you do it.
I think he knew that's not how you do it.
You do it between the layers.
Can I just say, how hilarious was it when Joe was making Esme and Patrick clean up? And then all the crew were cracking up because it was so funny. And Patrick putting on Raf's carnival headdress.
Carnival headdress, that was really funny.
That was really funny. The sample bridesmaid's dress didn't look
Didn't
that
look
good.
that good, did it?
Karen M was my inspiration.
Oh, so you've
for
seen it
Linton.
already, Sue. Oh, that's good.
Yes. It was so... Joe, honestly, I love him. And what made me really happy when they were doing the final dresses, how smiley he was. And he had this really encouraging smile to the models and to the... And it was just really lovely. He's so great.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, Joe really makes that show, I think, actually.
Yeah.
He's livened them all up, hasn't he? It's not as serious as it used to be, yeah.
Yeah. That's what we do. We have fun when we sew, don't we? You know what we're like when we're sewing. We always have a bit of a giggle. What's going on? So yeah, really missed that. But I know we're going to have a few weeks without anything. But then Making the Cut comes back.
Making the Cut.
So
I think it's actually
16th of July.
Is it July, not June?
No, 16th of July.
Okay, 16th of July. That's very exciting. So if you don't have Amazon Prime already, get it.
Yes, I would suggest even if you just get the free,
Amazon Prime Video.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the 30-day trial
Just
once
so
it's
you can
finished,
see.
maybe, so you can binge it. You think we should have Joe? Jelly says. I think we should have. I'm guessing that's what you mean. I think we should have Joe. We should have Joe. You think Esme's so much more at ease?
She is. Yeah, she's much more
more
relaxed, isn't she?
She's much more fun now.
But yes, if you like those sort of programs, Making the Cut, if you haven't seen it before, is on Amazon Prime, and it is Heidi Klum and Tim Gunn, who used to do Project Runway, and it's a very similar sort of show. But they do use really good people who've got their own design companies already. They've already got their own design businesses, and they're in competition to win a huge amount of money and all sorts of things. So
Julie's asking if you'd like to be a judge on the Great British Sewing Bee.
well, yes, it would be interesting, wouldn't it? I'd find it hard to criticise people, and I wouldn't like to see them getting upset. But yeah, I've always liked to help people.
Sue's binge watching Handmaid's Tale from series 1.
Oh, because the new series of that's come out, hasn't it?
Yeah, I watched the first episode of season 4 last night.
I think I've missed season 3. I don't know.
Oh, you need to watch it.
I need to catch
It's very good. But then I realised I missed season 3 of Killing Eve, and season 4's out now.
Yes, because we used to watch it together. That's why.
Maybe that's what we'll do this weekend.
Yeah, we're going to do binge
We've got a
watching.
weekend off together.
Yes, Amy's going to be at home this weekend.
And we've got a lovely present from Heather that we're going to have this evening.
Heather, I didn't open your present until Amy was here because it was for both of us. And thank you. So if Heather's watching, thank you so much. That's
Thank
really
you very
kind.
much. Very generous of you.
Yeah, Heather gave us a lovely present because we kept her entertained through lockdown.
Yeah. So we've got some lovely bubbles this evening.
We're going to be having bubbles and lovely pasta that Cynthia recommended.
Well, we've got a lovely night lined up, haven't we?
We have.
I have to tell Chris I'm not coming round this weekend. Just spent 10 days together. So. Sorry, we've got plans. We're going to binge watch Killing Eve and drink champagne and eat
watch
pasta.
Made in Chelsea. You know, we've got stuff to do.
Yeah, we've got stuff to do.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much there is to catch up on after 10 days apart. We've not really spoken at all. Didn't realise the first series of Handmaid's Tale.
It is quite bleak. Yeah.
It was too bleak. It is quite bleak. I actually saw, I can't remember who it was that said it. It was a Instagram. I've just been. Are we losing? Okay.
Okay.
I think we just lost Facebook a little bit.
Oh.
But no, I think we're okay.
Still there?
So yeah, it said reconnecting, but I think it's all right now.
Sue said she's coming round with her jimmies.
Oh,
come round to us.
Yeah. Are you still there, Facebook?
Looks like they are from my side.
Oh, lost us. It's back. Okay.
It's back. Oh, good. Phew.
Thank you. Yeah, somebody said reconnecting. That hasn't happened before.
No, you keep buffering. Are we back?
You keep buffering.
Oh,
Are we back?
That's not very attractive. I don't think I look very good when I'm
Make sure you're
buffering.
smiling all the time.
Well, that's not good, is it? Oh, we're back. Susan, we're back. We're back. Oh, good.
Good. Oh yeah, this blogger said, I just binge watched all of Handmaid's Tale and I feel like an oppressed woman. I feel like I'm definitely oppressed.
Oh, no, makes you feel like a feminist.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we're back, Jilly. I think
You might need to refresh, Jilly.
refresh your page. I think, do you know, on Wednesday, just before the trims, so I'm on my own because Amy's away, setting up the Zoom call, do the trims class. We had 29 people booked on the Zoom class. Mary flew from America to do a demonstration. I turned it all on and the internet wouldn't work.
Oh my goodness.
I literally just said hello to Mary. I said, okay, we just had our little chat before I bring anyone else in, and then she said, I can't hear you. What? And then everything froze. So literally at that 2 minutes to 6, I had to go and restart the router.
Oh my goodness.
And it was, you know, when you restart it and it takes ages.
Well, even though
on.
it doesn't actually take ages, but it feels like
Feels
it does.
like ages.
It takes probably like 90 seconds, but it
Sorry
feels
for
like 10
anyone
minutes.
on Wednesday night. We did start at about 3-4 minutes past 6 because I was trying to restart the router.
Oh no, Mary would have been panicking, going, where
Yeah,
are
she's
you?
like, oh no, who is this person? So anyway, that's lots have been going on the last 2 weeks, and it is so lovely to catch up with you. Thanks for joining us anyway. I hope you can all see us again now. I can't see. It looks like we're all here when I look at it, but it looks like we're there.
So anyway, we're happy with Sewing Bee.
Yes. We're
In
all happy
conclusion,
with conclusion.
with that tangent
Yes.
conversation.
We do like to go off on a tangent, don't we?
Yeah.
Let me know if you can see us, everybody.
Comments gone quiet.
Yeah, Jenny's still saying we disappeared. Should we just carry on anyway?
I think so.
Carry on. I thought I'd do a little demo today. We'll carry on chatting. But while we were doing Copy It, Make It today, Frances was copying a beautiful dress that she wore to a wedding, which had a dipped hem at the back, so a round curved hem at the back. And we thought the best way to neaten that hem would be with a hem facing. So sometimes you might see a circular hem or a round hem and wonder how to finish it, and a really nice way to do that would be with a hem facing. So I'm going to show you how to make a pattern for a hem facing and then how to apply it. So Amy's going to come in. I feel like I haven't got much room today.
I think that
With a
one of the
small
mid-hair sewers should enter next year. Yes, Charlie, we
Yes.
think so too.
Yeah.
Who's going to do it?
Who's going to
Come on, ladies. Someone's got to represent. We can't do it. The year that I thought I might do it, I then joined the business, so I'm not allowed
You're
now.
not allowed to now.
Someone's got to.
So, oh, I haven't thread my machine up. Look at that. I was so busy before the class. I haven't threaded my machine.
Uh-oh. You do your little chat. I'll do that.
Oh, thank you very much. So, I'm just doing a small sample today, you'll be pleased to know. I'm not doing a whole skirt.
I was about to say, you're doing a whole
We're doing a whole skirt.
now.
No, I'm just going to do a small set. So this would be the hem. I've made it quite curved. And there are several ways that you can finish a curved hem. And generally when I do a curved hem, I might overlock the edge and do a very small hem, or I might do a double rolled hem. If you want to do anything bigger than that, you'd have problems because this edge here is smaller than this edge here. So when you try and turn it up, it never lays straight. You can run a gathering stitch around that edge and gather it up and steam it, which is another nice way of doing it. But really, it's still not perfect. Still not perfect. So I like to make a hem facing. And a hem facing can be something you can do on all sorts of garments actually. If you've got a jacket or that you want to add a bit of weight to the bottom, then a facing would be nice. You can put it onto sleeves. It's just a nice way of finishing an edge. It gives a bit of weight to the garment. So the first thing you need to do is to get some pattern paper, and you need to trace the curved edge of your garment onto some paper. So if I was doing this bigger, I would probably pin this onto some paper and then trace this edge. So you've got the bottom edge marked on your paper. So we need to make a pattern first of all. There we go. So that's the curve that I want of the hem that I want to neaten. And I want to make my hem facing probably about 2.5 inches wide. You could do it a bit wider than that, but 2.5 inches is quite a nice width. So I'm going to draw a second line 2.5 inches from the first. All the way round.
Oh, Susan said back again. Oh, have we been gone that entire time?
Well, I hope not.
I hope not. Well, it's
still recording, isn't it?
Yeah.
Though? So maybe it's still. Hopefully, it's still recording my demo and everything. Maybe people had to go away and rejoin.
Maybe. Yeah, it's saying it's all fine from this end.
So you would do your second line about 2.5 inches from the first. And then I'm going to cut that out. So that makes my paper pattern. What's happened?
What scissors are you using?
Well, I didn't have any others. So. I wasn't using the fabric scissors though.
That's true. It's coming and going for split seconds at a time.
Oh.
Oh, sorry everybody. I think it's okay over on Instagram. Instagram seems to be fine.
Oh, Lady Lisa's here from Yorkshire.
Hello.
Hi Lisa, how are you?
Nearly time for our garden party. It's going to sneak up on us. We get to finally meet you.
I know, that's going to be great, isn't it? So that's the pattern I'm making for my hem facing. So you would just make a pattern that matches the edge of your garment. Cut it out a bit neater than that. You'll need a piece of fabric to make your hem facing from, and I've already interfaced my piece of fabric. Probably not big enough piece of fabric actually. So I would cut out my fabric from my interfaced piece of facing from my interfaced piece of fabric. So this fabric should be completely interfaced.
Here's a sample.
It's my sample, and I was rushing just before. It's no excuse really, is it?
Yeah. Imagine that it's interfaced.
Imagine that it's completely interfaced. I've interfaced part of it, and it's always better when you do something like this to what we call block interface. So interface your fabric.
Oh yeah, Julie says hers buffered, so she swapped back to Instagram. Oh, your first time on Facebook and it all went horribly wrong.
I think it's just a Facebook thing then, not a...
I think so, yeah. I think Instagram's fine.
Not our...
Which means it might not be an internet thing.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. So when you're doing facings and things like that, I always try and interface the fabric first, rather than cutting out fabric and then interface. If you interface your fabric first, so just imagine that the whole piece of fabric is interfaced, not just a bit in the middle.
Janet said your nails are looking good.
Oh, thank you very much. Got a little flower on there. It's nice. It just seems really weird now to think that we didn't have our nails done for ages.
I know. And we look back at past videos.
Oh, look at our awful nails. Once you've cut out your facing, you would neaten the top edge, and you could do that with binding. Hong Kong binding would be nice. You could overlock it if you wanted to, or you could turn it over and make a little narrow hem here. So you could just turn this over and make a little narrow hem. You only need to turn it over once because it's interfaced, so it doesn't need to be turned over more than once. So I'm just going to turn that over and give that a little press, because stitch that round, otherwise it's going to look messy. Sorry, Ames, I've got to do it properly. I can't not do it.
Well.
I can't not do it properly.
Well.
I'm just going to turn it over.
It's very warm in here today.
It is, isn't it? We could do with aircon in here as well. I turned the aircon off in the other room. It might have eased its way through here if we'd left it on. We have aircon. You'll be very pleased to know, anyone who's coming here, the classes, we have air conditioning, and it's been working very well on the last few workshops. We have appreciated the air conditioning. So I'm just going to finish the top edge of the facing.
Deep breaths, Janet said. Yeah, deep. Well, I would open the windows, but the traffic, I think...
It's a bit noisy, isn't it?
Yeah, the traffic's a bit noisy.
And also, I think the vaccine centre's open today, so there's a lot busy outside
than usual.
Right, so I'm just going to neaten the top edge of the facing with a little narrow hem. Here.
I think actually Janet means deep breaths for the fact that you're hemming this top bit.
Oh, okay. I can do it. Amy's still going to tell me this is far too big a piece of fabric for a sample.
It's fine.
I'm neatening the top edge of the curve with a little narrow hem, but like I say, you could overlock this if you wanted to, you could bind it with pom-pom binding. This is really just a reverse of a neckline facing actually, which I've demonstrated before. It's an outside curve rather than an inside curve.
So I guess you could do this with a contrast fabric, couldn't you?
Yes,
Would be
it
quite
nice.
funky,
Yeah.
because you're going to see it, aren't you?
Okay, well you would, for the dress we were talking about with like Frances's dress, because it's a dipped hem, so you see, because the back was much longer than the front,
So you do
so
see
you
it.
would see it, yeah, when you look behind. So it is quite a nice way to finish that sort of thing.
Catherine says, in an ideal world, would you always block interface fabric before cutting out the pattern piece?
You do, yeah. For facings and things, Catherine, it is better. You have to remember to do it. That's the only thing. You have to remember to do it because it's not something you see in the patterns. Okay, so now I'm going to pin the facing right sides together around the curve here. My lovely, completely interfaced piece. Yeah,
It's invisible.
It's the invisible bit that's not
It's
joined.
a new special type.
So yes, definitely. If I always try and remember to block interface, particularly facings, because you know what it's like if you try and cut out a facing from fabric and then from interfacing, it never fits, does it? You never cut it out the same. So just interface a rectangle of fabric. So I'm just stitching this on. I'm using using a 1 centimetre seam for this. Sorry, do you want to bring that in?
That's okay. Janet says, yeah, it saves getting it on the iron and ironing board, Catherine. It's very true.
It does. Once you've stitched the facing on, we're going to trim and layer the seam. So layering the seam is where you trim one side of the seam allowance slightly shorter than the other, and it's generally the one with the interfacing on it, all the interfacing on it. So I'm going to trim that one shorter just to layer the seam, and then we're going to do some snips as well.
Catherine's saying that's true. Use greaseproof paper and organza pressing cloth, but this would be much more accurate.
Yeah, it is for facings and small bits. Sometimes you have to interface little tiny bits.
Especially if you've got a particularly slippy fabric.
Yes, as well for slippy
that
fabric.
moves, or something that's cut on the bias as well. Often moves.
We're then going to do some snips around the curves. Now normally I would snip alternate layers, so I'd snip. Really should have an iron as well, but never mind, I didn't get the iron over today. I'm sure we can finger press this fabric. So lots of snips around the curve, and then we're going to turn this the other way and understitch it. So understitching is where you stitch the seam allowances to the facing. So I'm going to press all the seam allowances towards the facing here and stitch a couple of millimetres from the edge. Now I like to use, I like to use a ditch foot for this. Many of you will have seen me do this. So the stitch in the ditch foot is a very useful foot for understitching. It's got a guide in the middle which is right in front of the needle, and if you move your needle to one side you can use that guide to get nice accurate understitching. So I put the foot on the machine, make sure all the seam allowances are going towards the facing. The guide goes in the seam, and then I'm going to move the needle over to 5.5. So now I'm stitching on the right of the seam. So all I have to do is concentrate on stitching keeping the guide in the foot and making sure that the seam allowances are all going this way. Just keep making sure they're all going the same way. So if it's a really curved hem, it's a bit fiddly, just keep going. It's a bit like when we do top stitching down a sleeve.
Could you increase the stitch length?
You could do, it wouldn't make a lot of difference though. You've still got to get round this curve. Do you mean, shall I increase the stitch length to make it go quicker?
Yes. No, I'm joking.
Generally you keep your stitch the same length as your seams. So you can see there that my understitching is nice and neat next to the seam, and then you press the facing to the inside. Look at that, how nice and neat is that for your hem?
How do you stop that flapping open?
So two things you can do now. You would either hand stitch it or you could machine stitch it round, depending on your fabric.
If you wanted like a wide, deep hem.
Yeah, so you could you could have a nice deep top stitch there. So you give that a really nice press, and you could machine stitch that around if you've got a fabric like that where the stitching would disappear, or you would hand stitch it up. But that's a really nice way of finishing an edge, and you can imagine it like on Frances's dress, which had the high-low hem, when you can see the hem of the skirt behind your legs. That's what you would see.
Very nice.
So there you go.
Very clever indeed.
Did you like it?
I did like that.
Good. So I hope you found that useful. Do think about that, because again, a lot of the things that we talk about on these demos are things that are not in the commercial patterns. They're things you have to think about.
I forgot to move. There we go.
They're things that you think about when you're making your garments, things that might help to improve your finish.
Sue says, great technique.
Thank you, Sue. It's just the opposite of a neck facing, really, isn't it? So do give that a go. I quite like it on the bottom of sleeves, actually. Sometimes the facing on the sleeve is nice. Just to make a pattern so the edge matches your bottom of your garment. There you go.
While I remember to ask, to those lovely ladies who made the Hepburn shirtwaist, so did you interface the buttonhole bit of the skirt?
Yes.
My pattern seems to only have the top part interface.
Yes, I think right at the very beginning on the instructions, it gets a bit lost in the beginning of the pattern actually. Right at the very beginning, it says to cut a strip of interfacing for the skirt. But yes, we've definitely interfaced the, you can see my dress is in the corner over there actually, I think you can see it. But yeah, definitely interface the facing on the skirt where you're going to put the buttons and buttonholes. Looking forward to seeing that. Thank you, Lady Lisa. This is the Trina dress by Victory Patterns. It's got these lovely big sleeves, and it's got, I'm not feeling it's how hot it is, so I've got holes under my arm. Look, can you see them? Can you see where it crosses over at the side?
Oh, there's a hole. Yeah.
There's a hole there. But it's very pretty.
It's a long sleeve top. You have to shave your armpits for. I don't know if I like that.
I'm not going to show my armpits very often.
No.
Anyway, Amy's going to come in now, and you can tell it's all about a holiday.
Well, I don't know if that's very interesting, really. Yeah, we just need to move the laptop in it. It's very visible.
Oh, is it? Oh God, don't take it too far, but to read it.
I'm coming in. Look, this is classic mess.
What, classic? Oh, it is, sorry.
Discarding stuff on the floor.
What I do after sew alongs.
Yeah, I come in here and there's
all over
stuff
the
everywhere.
Diddy was saying it was lovely on Frances's dress and made it hang beautifully.
Can you just go this way a little bit? Just a teensy bit, yeah.
That way?
Thank you.
And Kathleen's saying, yes. Yeah, it is strange because it's right at the very beginning, but yes, it does need interfacing on the front. I nearly missed it the first time I made that dress. I thought, surely you need to interface the bands. I looked back and it says, so, some ventilation.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I think I'm a bit higher than you. There we go.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's my ventilation.
Yeah, very good. I like that.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Nice to see you for ages.
I know, it's been ages. Literally since the thread.
I know, we had that crazy busy time, didn't we?
It was mental, yeah. I think from the time that we saw you guys, I mean, you knew the last one, I was in my dungarees still because I'd been unpacking thread, and it's a bit like that today.
But the best thing about thread was having those two guys to help us, wasn't it?
Oh,
especially on
brilliant.
the Sunday. It was so hot on the Sunday.
Really hot.
And they just came and packed up the van, brought it all here.
Yeah, they carried it up the stairs.
We were sitting here with a cup of tea waiting for them.
We were. Amy's outfit looks lovely. Thank you.
It's great, isn't it? What are you wearing?
This is the Nina Lee Mayfair dress made in Jersey, which I've worn on lives a few times, but this is my denim jacket, my style art denim jacket, which I don't think I've worn yet to show you guys.
You have seen mine, but not yours.
And this is the best jacket ever. It goes with everything that I've made. I wore it. It was my jacket that I took everywhere with me on my holiday. It was my like evening jacket, my daytime jacket with jeans. It was perfect. Yeah, really cool, really nice and lightweight to wear. But yeah,
it's the Stacy Jacket by Style Art.
Yeah,
we did it as a sew along.
And this is the Merchant and Mills denim, which is really lovely and soft, and it's really wearing well now.
It was a bit tricky to make, wasn't it? Because it frayed.
It frayed a lot, but I'm glad I persevered with it because it's really pretty, and it's got almost like, you know, where vanilla, it looks like it's got little vanilla pods in. It's really lovely cream, raw
nice top
denim.
stitching.
Yeah, taupe colour, top stitching. Yeah, so this is definitely my favourite sew along make. I think this jacket, it goes with everything that I've made.
Suzanne says you look very well.
Thank you.
You do look very brown.
Yeah. Well, we were lucky. We went to Oxford for a night and then we were in Lake Windermere. I'm very relaxed, thank you, Jenna.
Straight back to work though, sorry.
Straight back, I know. I got back last night. So haven't even had time to put my washing on yet.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see you till just about 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon. I was thinking, I wonder if Amy's coming. I might have to do the live on my own.
Oh, no, I was definitely coming. Did you line it, Amy? No, the dress is not lined. And the jacket's also not lined.
No, it's just overlocked.
So the jacket is just overlocked and then I top stitched. So I overlocked in the taupe colour, so if it does flash open, it kind of looks quite cool. Although because the fabric frayed, it's a little bit frayy. But I quite like that. It's kind of rusticy.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, top stitched. So it's lovely, really great jacket. And though the dress is, I wore this quite a lot actually.
It's comfortable, isn't it?
Really good daytime dress, but also I wore it in the evening with like wedges.
It's a long dress, isn't it?
Yeah, I've finally been able to wear all of my lovely sew along makes, all these dresses and stuff that we made. So I managed to wear clothes that I've made every single day.
Did you?
Every occasion.
Well done.
I know. Thanks.
The jacket. It's great, isn't it?
I love it.
Did you go to any pools and wear a nice tunic?
No, we didn't in the end. No, we didn't go to any pools. We did go on the lake in a boat, but it was quite cold, so we refrained from swimming. And we were trying to get a spa day, but everyone was booked up, so we decided not to do that.
No.
We just went for nice lunches and dinners and stuff.
Lovely.
Yeah, a couple of walks.
So you came straight back this afternoon and thought, right, open day.
Open day.
Open day is what we thought straight
away.
Open day. We haven't had time to talk about it.
No, but luckily I had been thinking about it. Mum had been thinking about it. Obviously, restrictions all changed again.
Yeah.
But it hasn't affected the open day.
No.
The restrictions not being lifted hasn't affected us. It'll be run like an event, just like Threads was. Indoor events are allowed. Hand stitched holiday instead of knee made May. Exactly. Susan.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So we are allowed to run the event. We will be running. I'll be making sure that we are completely COVID safe in here. We'll be having number restrictions on each room and little one-way systems, and I'll be counting people in, and we'll be going up to a capacity of 30. So the open day is next Saturday, the 3rd of July.
Yep.
You can come along any time between 11 and 5. We'll be here.
We'll be here with all the ladies from the Dressmakers portfolio who'll be showing what they've been making over the last year.
Yeah, there'll be a
Very
rail
excited
of all of our sew-along workshops, plus you'll be able to shop for haberdashery. Victoria from Bloomsbury Square will be here. Frances from the Makers Atelier will be here selling her patterns.
And magazines, yep.
So it'll be like a little tiny mini thread festival.
Just with a few people.
With a few people. So we're going to have it as maximum 30 in the building at once throughout, and I'll be counting them in and counting them out. So if you do come along, there'll be signs, but if you do come along and I'll be on the door, I say, no, you're not coming in. There's plenty to do in Midhurst and then just pop back.
Yeah, we're right in the centre of town now, so it's really easy to pop and see us and then nip out and have
get
a
coffee,
look.
have a wander around the shops and come back again.
Yeah.
yeah, so that's the idea.
We're excited, aren't we?
We
it's
are
so
excited.
lovely to have people who met lots of people at Threads the other week who said they were going to come along for the open day.
Yeah, so there'll be some
been
new
here
people.
before, and we'd love to see some of you as well. So do come along.
The office will be turned into a sort of a cafe.
Yeah.
So there'll be a seating area that you can go and have. There'll be lots of tea and cake.
Yeah. Oh, Sue, I need to talk to you about that.
Might need the family urn.
Family urn.
Yeah. So yes, do come along if you're free next Saturday.
Yeah, it'd be lovely to see you. It'd be so nice to see people here in the same room because I actually moved in here on the 1st of July last year.
Oh, did you? So it'll be a year,
It'll
almost
be
to
a
the
year
day.
on Thursday since I moved in here. Since I first got the keys and came in and thought, oh, this needs decorating. That's what I thought.
And I was up to my ears in masks and
Yeah.
wasn't able to come.
You didn't come here till about September, did you?
No, I couldn't come. I couldn't even spare a few hours to come up here. So.
No, so lovely Sue helped me, and Alice was here at the time,
Alice
wasn't she?
was
And Emma, my sister, came and helped as well. But yeah, so yeah, 1st of July I took over this place, so it's nearly a year.
Yeah, very exciting.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't got into
It'll
our
be a
we haven't
celebration.
got into our stride yet. I feel like we're still moving things around and.
Well, 2 weeks,
know.
and hopefully all the screens can come down and the
That'd be
masks
good.
can fly off.
Oh, there's Helen. Oh, she can't make it. Oh, never mind.
Never mind, Helen.
Another time.
You're going to be busy this week. We are going to be very busy this week. We're going to be moving stuff around. It's going to be a bit different in here, but yeah, it's going to be.
Reorganising everything, and there's
Yeah.
workshops going on, of course, as well.
I'm going to have to do it around everybody's workshops.
Yeah. The white linen shirt one's going to be fun on Thursday and
Yeah,
Friday.
so actually my weekend off is not going to be a weekend off because I've got a lot of masks to make.
Yes. Oh.
I'll bring the tea in.
Thanks,
Yay!
Sue.
Thanks, Sue.
We've got a lovely little 1 cup boiler here, but that won't work for the open day. That'll be no good for the open day.
No. But I tell you what might work for the open day.
Oh, do you think we should have a cocktail on
I think
the
we
open
could
day?
have a little cocktail on the
Yeah,
open day. I
we
do
could
have a
have
personal license, you know, so I'm allowed to serve alcohol wherever we are.
Oh, you are, aren't you? And also, we in January did some quite nice non-alcoholic ones, didn't we?
I
Which
did.
were nice.
Yeah, we've still got some of the non-alcoholic
Gin and vodka.
alcohols.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe if you don't fancy
Maybe
it
there'll be a
too.
little cocktail on offer as well.
I think there should be. And what are we having today?
Bring along a designated driver.
Yeah.
It'd be like a preempt to the garden party, which there are still tickets available for.
7th of August.
7th of August. We can now, I think, in good faith, open it out to more people.
you think?
I think so.
Do you think we should wait until the 19th of July?
Okay.
Let's just wait.
Just in case.
Because we capped it at 30. Yeah, let's just. But there's still space. We've got a couple of spaces.
We've got 3 up until this point.
Yeah, I'm concerned.
Okay, we'll wait for Boris to say.
Oh, it'd be so nice to see you, Catherine. Do come along.
Yeah. That'd be lovely.
Yeah.
So
I can't come to garden party. I'll try and come on Saturday then. Anyway, what are we having today?
today we are having a cocktail called Spa Day.
Oh, something to do with your holiday.
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't get to go to a spa, but I
Awesome.
wanted to, and I saw a really nice one that I'm booking next time I go there. So, yes, but while we were there in the Lake District, we tried some of the Lake's alcohols. So I bought a bottle of the Lake's vodka.
This is a pretty bottle.
And it's a very pretty bottle, and it was a very nice vodka
Oh, good.
from the Lake's distillery. They also do a gin and a whiskey, and a single malt, and they were lovely. So we had to get a bottle of that to try. How do I buy tickets for the garden party? If you
Follow the link on the website.
yeah, follow
don't
the
you?
link on the website.
On the
Helen.
events, on the events page.
Yeah.
That'd be lovely to see you, Helen.
Yeah.
Come along to the garden party. See if Judith can come too. That'd be so nice to see Judith.
Just get my bits over. Right, so this is another reason why I was a bit later today, I'm afraid.
Oh yes.
Because this particular cocktail requires a syrup that I was happily making.
Oh,
and,
bye, Jilly. See you
bye,
soon.
Jilly. Happily making, got halfway here and realised I'd left it on in the kitchen, so I had to go back. So we need vodka, we need lemon juice, freshly squeezed lemon juice. You can also use lime juice if you want. And then you need a mint. Oh, Judith,
Judith, come too. Yay.
you need a mint syrup. So you can make your mint syrup with, you make a standard sugar syrup, which is equal parts sugar to water on the hob. Just bring it up to a simmer. And then with some fresh mint from our garden, you get, I used about 20 leaves of mint. You pour over, and I used a cup measure for my sugar syrup. Pour the hot syrup over the mint and just let it cool. So it
Thanks, Sue, reminding us of that.
makes a change from spilling it all over the floor. That was, that was our first live. Yeah. First cocktail live. Catch the cocktail later.
Oh, better go and have you. Better go and
Cool,
have
yeah,
your
we are
supper.
running over today.
Yeah, sorry. I feel that we need to mention your syrup holder.
Sorry. I had meant to mention it. Sorry.
All this beautiful stuff, and then you've got the plastic.
My Huel shaker. I couldn't find a good vestibule for the syrup. All the ones I wanted were in the dishwasher, and I couldn't find them. So yeah, I'm afraid it's in my protein.
It didn't even get decanted.
It didn't get decanted. So, Mom. So, before I was rudely interrupted.
Sorry, I'll just drink my water.
Make a sugar syrup, equal parts sugar and water, pour it over your mint, let it cool down, and then just strain the mint away. So you've got a nice minty sugar syrup, and that'll keep for a couple of weeks in the fridge afterwards, so you can add it to lots of other things. So you want ice, empty gin bottles repurposed for...
very good idea.
Very good idea.
Got any pretty ones.
Little ones, you want little though, don't you?
They get me very big.
They don't keep very long, the homemade syrups, that's the problem. Normal sugar syrup would, but anything with a fruit in tends to get a bit mouldy off.
Oh, it's got cool.
So, vodka, a double shot per person. So 50 mils of vodka.
Maggie will be watching to make sure.
This is a double shot.
Double shot, Maggie.
So that's my one. And that's Mum's. Okay. It's quite vodka heavy, I'm afraid. But that is the only alcohol in it.
I like vodka cocktails.
Yeah. Lemon juice is 20 mils, so just under a shot. 20 mils of freshly squeezed lemon juice per person. Okay. And the same of your mint syrup, which, you know what, I'm quite glad I'm using this because I'm only the gin monitor, like you said. Not bothered about vodka.
The vodka.
I've got a pourer, look, you see.
Yes, that's very good.
Yeah, same measure of your mint syrup, just 20 mils, just under. A shot. And then we're going to shake. Sorry, I think I pulled a really horrible face when I did that. So, we're going to shake it.
Well, I practice now, so you know how I
I've had people making these for me. So it's nice and cold. You know what's really funny? You know I made an English garden? Well, the other night we went to stay in a really lovely hotel right on Lake Windermere, and we made friends with the bartenders and stuff. So they gave us a drink one night, and he came over and said, "Oh, here, try this." And it was an English garden.
Was he thinking you won't know what that is?
He was thinking I wouldn't know. I said, "Oh, you need to try this, it's really lovely."
Oh.
So we're going to double strain because we've used fresh lemon juice.
This looks like an English garden.
It does. They all look quite similar now, don't they? You wouldn't know, would you?
I like a white cocktail.
Yeah.
It looks nice and similar.
There we go.
Lovely.
And then we're just gonna garnish. You could garnish with some lemon or some fresh mint. I just picked an extra couple bits of mint just to float in there.
Oh,
and there we go.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
A spa day.
Cheers. I like a spa day.
Yeah, me too. I think we do.
Cheers, everybody.
Everyone.
Oh, that's very nice. Oh, that's very nice.
You just get the little back
Mint,
note of mint.
yeah.
It's not intense.
So,
And then you could try it and see if you wanted to add more mint, less mint, but I used 20 leaves.
that's a vodka mojito, really, isn't it?
It is. Very much. Yeah.
I like that. Oh, welcome home.
Thanks.
Cheers, everybody. Try this one. It's lovely. Very nice. You get the mint from your garden.
Yeah. We definitely need a spa
We
day.
do so. Let's make a plan for a spa day. So, well, it's been lovely to catch up with you all this week. I know we've overrun a little bit, but we had lots to talk about today.
We did.
I think, every 2 weeks does take a bit more to catch up with boys, doesn't it?
Yeah, a lot more to talk about.
So have a lovely week, everybody. Obviously we're not going to see you. It is delicious, Jackie. Try it. We won't see you next Friday, but we'll hopefully see you next Saturday at the open day.
Yeah.
If not, we'll be back next Friday, won't we?
The following one, yeah.
Following Friday.
The following.
We'll talk about that, shall we?
I'm at Festival Speed that day.
You might have to do the Instagram live on Festival of Speed.
I might have to.
And I'll be here.
They're still watching us. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Just realised I've made plans.
It's on the calendar.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, let's have a little domestic here.
Yeah. Wait, we're still live. I'm getting told off by my mum. Vodka's gone to her head already.
Have a lovely weekend, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
We will see you.
We'll let you know when we're going live.
We will. We'll be here. We'll be here. Have a great weekend. Try your lovely, what was this one again? Spa day. Have a lovely spa day and a great weekend. I hope to see you next Saturday.
See you then.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.